where do we begin? Thunderfoot, you've changed things. Forever. There's no going back. You know, after those videos of yours got taken down, and you started making all these threats, and you offered me an ultimatum. You said, well, I'll press charges against you unless you leave YouTube for a year. You know, I really appreciate that, but there's a problem.
Do you guys want to see a magic trick? I'm going to make an atheist disappear. I thought maybe I could make a video explaining what's going on with me. Starting tonight, people will see that Thunderfoot is a joke. I'm a man of my word. You see, Thunderfoot, he's a bad joke. At the drop of a hat, he'll drop his act. And his people will eat each other. I think there's some things about the law that you weren't exactly clear on, so I just wanted to clear some things up for you. You see, claiming that I commit perjury without a proper understanding of what the laws of perjury entail makes you not only illiterate when it comes to the law.
The law of perjury states, I have good faith that the use of copyrighted work described above is not authorized by the copyright owner or by a third party who is legally entitled to do so on behalf of the copyright owner. You see, I gave permission to a friend of mine, as I told you, and that means I did not commit any such thing. Perjury is defined as a person commits an offense if, with intent to deceive and with knowledge of the statement's meaning, he makes a false statement under oath or swears to the truth of a false statement previously made, and the statement is required or authorized by law to be made under oath. Or he makes a false unsworn declaration under Chapter 132 Civil Practice and Remedies Code.
You have nothing to threaten me with, nothing to do with all of your strength.
Now, Thunderfoot, this is something you should be made aware about, the YouTube terms of service for posting videos. Such content that you post must be your own, or you should have a copyright owner's written permission. You retain the copyright for your content, but by submitting it to YouTube, you are giving YouTube the right to use the material in any form that it may desire. This right will terminate only when you remove the content from YouTube. Now, the videos that I filed DMC complaints against through a friend, as I said, well, I happen to have deleted those videos, so you have no right to use them.
Ah, so here's a Thunderfoot video. Looks a lot like my video, but, oh, well, Mr. Thunderfoot, he has a proposition for me. You see, for filing a DMCA against him for stealing my video, well, Thunderfoot says that he has a plan, an ultimatum for me. Ah, well, Thunderfoot, what is your ultimatum? I'm curious. I'd love to hear about this because, you know, I think that's so fair that you get to steal my videos and then make me offers. But let's see what Thunderfoot has to say for himself. I'd be very, very interested in what Thunderfoot has to say. Indeed, because Thunderfoot, everything he says is a gold mine, you know, because he's right about everything. So here we go. What do you have for me, Thunderfoot, baby? Let's see. Oh, you want me to delete my account? Well, I don't think that's going to happen, but what else do you have to say? I'm all ears, Thunderfoot. Oh, stay gone for a year. Right. No, I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but what else do you have to say, Thunderfoot? I want to know. You'll take no legal action. Well, that's very nice of you, Thunderfoot. You will not report me to YouTube? You won't report me to YouTube? Oh, well, thank you. Thunderfoot, are you trying to blackmail me? Thunderfoot, are you trying to blackmail me?
Now, someone has committed blackmail, as defined here by the Theft Act of 1968 of English law, if the person commits the offense by, if, with a view to gain for himself or another, or with intent to cause loss to another, he makes any unwarranted demand with menaces, and for this purpose demands with menaces unwarranted things, unless the person making it does so in the belief that he has reasonable grounds for making the demand, and that the use of the menaces is a proper means of reinforcing the demand. The act uses the word menaces, which is considered wider in the scope than threat, and involves a warning of any consequences to be considered unpleasant by the intended victim. Oh, no. Shush. It's okay. This covers the spectrum, from actual or threatened violence to the victim or others, through damage to property to the disclosure of information. So, Thunderfoot, I guess what I'm trying to say is you are a
blackmailer. You see, to threaten someone with a lawsuit, with an ultimatum, if they don't do this, I'm going to do that. You see, that's an offense against the law. Ta-da! What you've done here is you've incriminated yourself, and that's not going to help you. Well, up until right now, we were playing your little game, Thunderfoot, but now I want to play my little game. But it's going to be a little different than you might think. So, let's just lay down a few terms here. You indeed did blackmail me. It is against the law, and I could press charges if I wanted to. Now, that's totally up to me, and I've yet to make a decision. Now, I'm not going to say if you do this, you'll help curve my decision, or if you do that. That's not how it's going to work, because you're not going to be able to influence my decision on this matter. The fact is, there's nothing you can do against myself, but I can indeed press charges against you. Now, I want you to appreciate that. And the reason I say that, my throat's really hurting after all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay, here's the scoop, Thunderfoot. Believe it or not, I actually like you a good deal. There's a lot of things that you've done that I don't like, and there's a lot of things you say that I don't like. There's attitudes you harbor I don't like, but I like you because you're a human being, and I like humans. So what I'd like to do here is offer you my friendship and say to you, Thunderfoot, I honestly don't want to press charges. I honestly don't want to fight with you anymore. What I'd really like to do is to establish a friendship with you and the atheists here on YouTube that, you know, it seems that it's just escalating. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And, you know, your whole thing against me recently was just the result of that escalation. And I want to bring it all back down and totally change the floor. I want to offer my friendship to you, Thunderfoot, and offer my friendship to you out there, atheists. And the way I'm going to do that is this. I'm willing to open up the comments on my channel. I'm willing to change things. I'm willing to make videos that you request. I'm willing even to take old videos down that you find offensive. Or I'm willing to change. But are you guys willing to change? Now, Thunderfoot, as I said, I really, really don't want to have to pursue you in a legal manner. And as I said before, nothing you do, I'm not going to blackmail you. There's nothing you can do to persuade me to do it or not do it. However, I will ask you, Thunderfoot, because I'm offering you friendship here, please consider that while you attacked me and wanted to press charges, here I am now on the flip side, and I don't want to press charges. What does that tell you, Thunderfoot? What does that tell you about my character? What does that tell you about the sincerity of what I'm telling you here? I really, really wish that there was a way for atheists and Christians and people of all different faiths here on YouTube to relate to each other with friendship, love, and respect. There's something you're missing on that end. And so we could actually have dialogues, and I've offered to you, hey, Thunderfoot, can you and I have a conversation, a dialogue? You want to debate me? I've said that before, and you, of course, turned it down and called me all kinds of names and stuff. So what I'm asking you, Thunderfoot, is could we perhaps change that? Could we actually focus rather on the things that we don't have? Why can't we focus on things that we do have in common? We're both human beings. We like a lot of the same things. We both love life. We love the beautiful sky. We love the roses and all that amazing stuff. So, Thunderfoot, and, you know, you might ask, why did I make that whole video with, you know, the makeup, and why was I so wacky? And here's why. The atheists, and especially the amazing atheists, they like the Joker, okay? You know, the Apostle Paul said you'll become like anyone to win over a few people, so I wanted to show you a side that you've never seen of me before because, as I said, I want to be your friend. I want to be someone you could say, I like that guy. There are things about him I like. And that would mean I could have a conversation with you, and, you know, that would be so much better than what's going on YouTube right now, and which has been going on between the atheists and the Christians and all other people of faiths. Why can't we just get along, and when we disagree, say, okay, I disagree, but I'll still love you and be your friend. Anyway, so Thunderfoot, that's really the point I want to make. Just because I made the video like this does not mean this is not serious. In fact, I think you understand how serious this is. So, Thunderfoot, please consider what I'm saying here. Please consider just dropping everything in the past. I'll do it too. We could just totally change everything, and let's start something new. Atheists, if you're out there and you can see the heart behind what I'm saying here, encourage Thunderfoot and other atheists to see what I'm saying here and strive towards it. And as I said, I'd open up my channel and let you post comments and let you engage with other Christians, but I can't do that while the hatred's out there. I can't do it. So it's in your hands. I put the ball in your hands. Let me know, and God bless. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.